Hi everybody. I'm going to do a little video just about me. You do not have to watch this video. It's just an informational thing for you. I feel like it's important for my students to kind of know like where my perspective comes from and my background and all that kind of stuff, so that when I'm teaching you the class material, you kind of understand, I don't know, where my perspective comes from. So again, you don't have to watch this video. It's obviously not important. But in case you're curious, I am Kathleen Fernandez. I am a real person, and I am your instructor for this class. I do work here at Fresno City College. I have an office. You're in my office right now. Yeah. So my history, I was born here in Fresno, so I am a local Fresno girl. I mean, sort of, and I'll explain that. So I'm from Fresno. When I was probably about a week or two old, my dad got his first job as a police officer. That job took us to the Bay Area, and he was a police officer in the city of Oakland. Oakland was a pretty rough place at that time. It probably still is, but there was a lot of the political climate at that time. This was kind of Vietnam era, so it was kind of rough to be a police officer there. He was there for about 2 years, and his partner was killed in the line of duty. So my mom was having none of that. She told him we absolutely need to go to a different area, someplace that might be safer for him as a young father with 2 children and a stay-at-home wife. So they moved then to Selma. And so I grew up in Selma. I'm a Selma Bear, went to Selma High School, went to all that kind of stuff. So I moved to Fresno after high school. Like all of you actually, came to Fresno City College. I could not afford to pay for college. My grades were good, but not good enough for scholarships. So my only option really to go to college was here at Fresno City College. So I came here for a long time. I spent 3 years here at Fresno City College because apparently I just couldn't decide what I wanted to do, and I was kind of messing around and not doing that great in school and wasting some time. But anyways, yeah, so then I decided I would transfer over to Fresno State, and I became a crim major at Fresno State. I loved criminology. It was super interesting, and obviously criminology is easy, but it was interesting, it was easy, and I was super excited to potentially have some sort of a career in the criminal justice system. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, but I knew I was interested in criminology. So I graduated from Fresno State with my bachelor's degree in criminology, and I still didn't know what I wanted to do. So because of probably guilt, I decided maybe since I don't have a real job yet, maybe I will keep going to school. So I went to grad school here at Fresno State again, and I got my master's degree in criminology as well. Not because I was so much smarter than everybody, but really because I didn't know what I wanted to do. So I just kept going to school. During that time, I was a bartender. That's how I paid for college and to live and all that kind of stuff. My home life with a father in law enforcement, that kind of fell apart pretty fast. So I was raised mostly by my single mom, who worked as a secretary. She was, you know, poor, high school educated only. Same with my dad. So anyways, I didn't know what I wanted to do. While I was in while I was in grad school? Yeah, while I was in grad school, I picked up a job at the Madera Police Department as a dispatcher. That was the most difficult job I've ever had, and I've had some bad jobs, like really bad, but that was the worst job I ever had, honestly. I made very little money. I made way more money bartending than I did working as a community service officer, dispatcher for the Madera Police Department. I also realized at that time that shift work was not for me. And by shift work, I mean I was working graveyards, I was working swing shifts, day shifts. I was kind of all over the place. And it was really hard on my body. For whatever reason, some people can do it and some people can't. Me, not my thing. that kind of taught me that I did not want to be your traditional police officer, because I knew that I would have to do shift work. And I also saw what law enforcement did to my family. And that doesn't happen in every family, but I think it's fairly common that families fall apart because of a lot of the stress from the job and all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I decided I don't want to do that. So I kept going to school. It was my last semester of grad school, and I had to do an internship. That was part, like, you had to do an internship, volunteer to work for a law enforcement agency in order to graduate. I was the last person to sign up because I am a procrastinator. So when I'm judging you all for waiting till the last minute, I did the same thing. And the last spot they had open was with the Fresno County Probation Department. And I was very negative on that. I was like, I don't want to be a probation. They're just glorified social workers who carry guns. But whatever. I mean, I wanted to graduate, so I was like, I guess I'm going to do it. I walked in there on my first day, and I completely fell in love. It was like the light went off, like the light went on, like not off, light went on in my head, and I was like, this is it. This is what I really want to do. So after being an intern, I was able to kind of make connections, relationships, and do a really good job so that maybe they would actually hire me someday when they were hiring. So yeah, I ended up getting hired with the Fresno County Probation Department in 1997 or 8. And I did that for just shy of 20 years. In 2016, I came here to Fresno City College, and I left probation. I quit the probation officer job to take this job for a lot of reasons, but mainly because I'm getting older, and fighting people on the streets was not as fun as it might have been if I were younger. So yeah, I had a lot of different assignments at probation. I worked in a courtroom, so I was a court officer for quite a while. I also was a campus police officer, so I worked at Hoover High School. Go Pates. I can't remember if they call themselves Pates or Pats, but anyways, I worked at Hoover High School for about 5 years. That was my last assignment. I absolutely loved it. It was great. Absolutely love this job. This job is like dream job for me here at Fresno City College. I love it. You guys make my day every day. I love being around the students and just, I don't know, doing what I can to help push you in the right direction or guide you or whatever, answer questions, all that kind of stuff. On a personal note, I've been married 28 years. I have 2 kids. My son is the oldest. He is 25. He is an accountant in town. He's a CPA working for a local accounting firm. My daughter is 22, soon to be 23, but she's 22, and she is in medical school. Like, I don't know how she turned out so smart, but she did. Anyways, I got 2 dogs. I have a black pit bull named Juju, and I have a little annoying Yorkie named Debo. So if you know the names Juju and Debo, you can guess what we like at our house. We are football fans, so we love football. So there was Juju Smith-Schuster and Debo Samuel. Anyways, but yeah, that's basically me. I've been here 10 years. I love it. And if there's anything I could do to help you, let me know. I'm always here, always around. Okay. Look forward to getting to know you guys. Okay. Bye.